Good Friday morning, church family. We're glad you're with us today. Been hot, Pastor.
Yeah, that's been hot. Yeah, and thank you guys for just bearing the heat, and thank the Lord for air conditioning as we have here at church. Nobody's complained about the temperature in the room the last couple of weeks.
That's right.
But also, thank you all for praying for kids because they got back from camp last Sunday, and thank you for praying for students as they kind of wrap up serving in New York City with Graffiti Church. It's been an incredible week for them. And I got to go down and visit with the kids. We talked about ice cream a lot. We did have ice cream.
You did have it.
And but they had a great time in church. Thank you for giving tithes and offerings. We'll kick off with that here because we couldn't send students to New York City. We couldn't send kids to camp. We couldn't do any of that stuff if you weren't faithful in giving. So thank you for doing that. And here's the good news on this Friday. We get to give again come Sunday.
That's right. It's coming again.
That's right.
It's coming again. So let's talk about that. 9 a.m. is our Connect Hour. That's for all ages, everyone in the family, preschool all the way through Legacy. We've got Legacy classes. We've got 55 and up. So we've got something in there for everybody. If you've never been connected, we got a Connect Sunday coming up, but you can get connected this week. If you just come a little early, right to the steeple entrance, right to the Connect Center, we'll get you connected this week. Immediately following that's our 10:30 a.m. worship service. I believe we're landing the plane.
Last Sunday with the Unashamed sermon series, I have appreciated for my own life preaching through 2 Timothy. I hope you've been blessed by that as well. This week, as I shared last Sunday, it's a relevant message for many of us because it's overcoming the enemy of loneliness. Paul's in prison. Most of the people in his life deserted him. He finds himself lonely, and he asks for certain things. And church, I believe we'll make a connection this coming Sunday with the music, with the message, everything that we do in worship. So I hope you invite somebody to be with you on this Sunday coming up. And they're just waiting for an invitation, and let's all do that together. And then those who worship with us online, we thank the Lord for you. We love hearing from you, by the way, too.
Yes.
Shoot us a message if you can on the platform you watch on, or email us. We'd love to hear from you, how we can pray for you, those things. But it's a pastor's ordination message, just walking through 2 Timothy 1 through 8. And again, it affected my life, but also other people in the room. You can share that as well. Talking about Legacy, folks. Legacy VBS is not far away, August 4th through the 6th, time-wise, and you can still sign up for that.
9 o'clock to 11:30, August 4th through 6th, as Pastor said. FBCT.org/LegacyVBS. There's a lot packed in those 3 days, but we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to sing some songs.
Yeah.
You're going to have snacks. You're going to be involved in different Bible studies. There'll be different breakout sessions. I'm going to leave one of those on Wednesday, just talking about where we are as a church and where we're going, and just how the Legacy family here is so important in that. So we'll talk about that on Wednesday, but we'd love for you to be a part of that as we move forward with Legacy VBS. Also, August the 6th, hard to believe. I don't know where this summer went to, but we're almost ready to go back to school again. But our back to school splash, pending weather, we hope it's going to be good. Probably a little cornhole in there too.
That's right.
But you can be involved in that.
It's going to be August the 6th. That's a Wednesday night. It's going to be in our Grace parking lot. We'll have inflatable water inflatables, which is different than our last one. So we want to stay cool from the heat. There'll be some refreshments and some food there. Once again, Pastor and I, we missed the last time. I had a ball game with my son, but I think I'm on track this time, and we'll get ready to get that cornhole out. But we want you to be there and just spend time as a church family together.
Yeah, I think it starts at 5 o'clock and 5 to 7. There'll be food there, hamburgers, hot dogs, other things like that. Our deacons are going to serve, and so we'd love for you to be at the Back to School Splash fellowship together. And this is something the church family does. We just enjoy hanging out with each other, and we have a lot of fun together, and we're there together. But also talking about Legacy, let's back around to Legacy a moment. Coming up on August the 7th is Legacy First Thursday. That's important Thursday for our Legacy folks.
That's right. That's routinely. We do that every month. So the VBS will be 4th, 5th, and 6th. And then on the 7th, we'll have our Legacy First Thursday from 10:30 to 1 p.m. We'll eat lunch together, fellowship together, have a great time there.
Yeah, I can share. There's Bible study with that. I guess John Mark said there's fellowship. But Todd Tanner, who's with the Tennessee Baptist Foundation, we've invited him to come and speak. He's going to get some information with us. So it's about looking down the future. Yeah. We talked Sunday about leaving a legacy. Well, how do we do that? And he's going to help us talk about that. So we hope you'll be here for that. And then 2 dates coming up we want you to really lean in on this Friday. One is August the 10th and one is August the 13th. Let's start with August the 10th, Connect Sunday. That's a big day for us.
That's right. We used to call that Promotion Sunday. That's where the graded age children will go up to the next grade for that particular year. But we're putting an emphasis on just connecting in general. Whether you're a child and promoting to the next grade, or whether you're an adult and you've never been to a Connect group here, we want to emphasize that particular Sunday. We're calling it Connect Sunday. That's a good Sunday to put on your calendar and target. I'm going to go to a Connect group that Sunday if I've never been. And we want to encourage those who routinely come. We want the participation that day to be at an all-time high. So Connect Sunday is what you're looking for. That's August the 10th, and that'll be at 9 a.m. during our Connect Hour.
Right. And what we do in the Worship Center week after week is life-changing. It's very, very, very important for all of us as believers and those who are hearing the gospel maybe for the first time. But also what happens in those Connect groups is life-changing too. I can share with you last Sunday, met a couple moved here from Washington State, not serving in the military, just looked at the map, people moving to Tennessee, ended up and moved to Clarksville. Well, our church is going to make a difference in their lives.
Amen.
And a part of those is Connect groups for their kids, but also for them. And so we appreciate our people who've been there for a long time in Connect groups and new people being in Connect groups, because building relationships matters in the Christian life. So we hope you'll connect with us. Then August 13th is the beginning of our new growth groups that'll happen on that Wednesday night.
That's right. That'll be at 6 p.m. FBCT.org/growth groups. There's a list of those groups that'll roll out on that particular Wednesday night. You can read a description about each one. Some people just cannot get here on Sunday morning to connect. That's another opportunity to get in a smaller group Bible study. Maybe you can do that on Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. So it's like our normal evening. We're still going to have dinner at 4:30, but as that rolls on into the 6 p.m. hour where we do worship choir, you do a large group Bible study, those new groups are going to start on August the 13th.
I got a little intelligence the other day too. When you think about dinner on that Wednesday night at CFA, I think it's Chick-fil-A. So we're going to have Chick-fil-A on August 13th. And so kids 10 and under eat free. So it's a great deal.
That's a good night to get started there.
So we would love for you to be a part here on August 13th, that Wednesday night, with dinner with Chick-fil-A and then those growth groups. It'll be life-changing. And we love Wednesday nights here. We appreciate Sundays. We enjoy that, but we enjoy Wednesday nights as well. Y'all did a song on Sunday, John Mark, Spirit of the Living God. What an amazing song. And we do want His Spirit to move among us, that's for sure.
That's right. It's August 1st, 2025. Let's turn our hearts and minds to Jesus and worship Him right now. And we pray to see all of you on Sunday.
Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, we only want to hear your voice. We're hanging on every word. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, we want to know you more and more. We're hanging on every word. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, we only want to hear your voice. We're hanging on every word. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, we want to know you more and more. We're hanging on every word. 'Cause when you speak, Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, we're leaning into all you are. Everything else can wait. Spirit of the living God, Spirit of the living God, come now and breathe upon our hearts. Come now and have your way. 'Cause when you speak and when you move, when you do what only you can do, it changes us, it changes what we see and what we see. And when you come in the room, when you do what only you can do, it changes us, it changes what we see and what we see. You're changing everything. When you move all our fears. When you move us to tears. When you move all our fears. Yes, you do. And when you move us to tears. When you fall, we fall on our knees. When you fall, we fall at your feet. And when you fall, we fall on our knees. And when you fall, we fall at your feet. Yeah. 'Cause when you speak, when you move, when you do what only you can do, it changes us, it changes what we see and what we see. And when you come in the room, when you do what only you can do, it changes us, it changes what we see and what we see. You're changing everything. Spirit of the living